I came across this very important case which I feel like to share on my channel, especially if you're an immigrant living in the UK. You would like to know about this sort of situation so that you don't find yourself in the same situation when it's time for you to apply for your naturalization. So I'll be sharing this story with you in details. Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Faith Ojone, and on this channel I talk about ways you can travel abroad and settle abroad. I share resources with you on how you can get started, and I share latest updates concerning the UK, what's happening in the UK. As an immigrant, you would like to stay updated to know what's happening, and I also share story time like this on my channel called The Narrative. So if these are the kind of content that interest you, do hit the subscribe button down below, turn on your notification bell so you do not miss any of my videos. Without saying so much, let's get started. So before I share the story with you, I'd like to talk about my microphone. So if you like the sound you are hearing, then you need to get this mic. So if you're a content creator or if you just want a good microphone that would help you create your video content or audio content, then Holy Land is the best mic for you. This mic is easy to use straight out of the box and you can use it. Came with all the whole cables that you need, everything, and a strong hard case. I mean, this mic will be the mic I will frequently use because it's just so easy to set up and start using it. And if you like the sound, the audio quality from this video, then you need to get the Holy Land mic. I will attach the product link to these videos. This lady that was appealing to the UK court on the decision to withdraw her British citizenship was born in Cameroon on the 3rd of September 1997. She became a naturalized British citizen on the 7th of September 2016. However, on the 3rd of March 2020, the government sent her a notice stating that her British citizenship has been revoked under the Section 40 of the British Nationality Act of 1981. So, as mentioned earlier, the lady was born and lived in Cameroon as a citizen of Cameroon before moving to France on the 7th of February 2000. So, while she was in France, she met a French citizen and they formed a relationship. So in 2016, while still in a relationship with him, that's the French citizen, she then applied for her French citizenship from the authority in France. So she provided her Cameroonian birth certificate to the French authority, who then issued her a French birth certificate. 2 weeks later, she had an appointment at the French passport office and provided her biometric data, and after 2 weeks she collected her French passport as proof of being a French citizen. Soon after, her relationship with a French guy ended and she decided to move to the UK. So she initially arrived in the UK 2006, but later went back to France before finally returning to the UK in 2007. So after arriving in the UK, she settled in Coventry and met her husband in 2009. Then both of them had a child together. During this time, she had traveled to Cameroon, back to the UK through France without facing any problems using her French passports. So she continued to use her French passports for her regular travels, without having any issues or difficulties. But on the 3rd of July 2013, she applied for a permanent residency card in the UK, but her application was rejected on the 31st of July 2013 because she hadn't paid the required fee. So I'm guessing she didn't pay all the money, or maybe she don't know the exact fee, but it was only rejected because she didn't pay the required fee. So later on the 1st of April 2015, that's after 2 years, she decided to submit another application for permanent residency card, which was successful. On the 12th of May 2016, that's after 1 year, she applied for naturalization to become a British citizen, and her application was approved on the 7th of September 2016. So on July 30th, 2019, she made a request to renew her French passport. So this caused the French authority to investigate, and they found out that on September 9th, 2019, she had fraudulently obtained her French passport because the birth certificate she used when applying for her French passport was fake. Now my question is, why the investigation when she was reapplying for her French passport? Why did they have to investigate her? That doesn't make any sense. But I don't know the procedure on how on renewal of passport, what they look out for. But hey, they found out that the birth certificate she used to get her French passport was fake. So a letter was sent to her informing her that her French passport has been wrongly given to her and she would no longer be considered a French citizen. The letter also asked her to return the passport to the French consulate on September 3rd, 2019. She was given the chance to provide a written explanation or request an interview regarding this decision. The UK government also received the information suggesting that the evidence she provided to support her application for permanent residency and British citizenship, such as the French passport, was obtained using a French fake birth certificate. The French authority examined the birth certificate and confirmed it was fake. First of all, she was not born in France. She doesn't have French parents. How come she had a French birth certificate? She was given a chance to explain on October 22nd, 2019. She wrote to them explaining that she had received help and advice from the French guy she was in a relationship with previously, who helped her through the process of applying and obtaining her French passport. She was shocked to learn about the allegation and would never have gone back to the French embassy to renew her passport if she had known that the false document was used to obtain her passport. The person making the decision concluded that the Cameroonian lady obtained her British citizen through fraud based on the evidence provided by the French authority. So she claimed that she was not responsible for the fraudulent application and had no knowledge of it. However, the court found out that they were issued with her explanation. They were not convinced with her explanation. The court determined that the decision was reasonable and lawful as the lady had obtained a French birth certificate fraudulently, which helped her to obtain British passport. The court considered whether the decision to deprive the lady of her British citizenship, which would have an impact on her personal and family life, was appropriate or not. The court concluded that the decision to strip the lady of her British citizenship was not excessive. So they reached this conclusion by taking into account the best interest of her children and her family. So the court considered factors such as stability, well-being of the children, and the right to maintain family life, overall circumstances surrounding her case. With all the factors and evidence that the court considered, the court dismissed her appeal, meaning that her result to overturn the decision to deprive her of British citizenship was rejected. Here is my 2 cents. If you are applying for anything, especially if it has to do with migration, it is advisable to be involved in the process. Okay, when my husband got his second job and the company was ready to sponsor, the company covered everything again. Thank God, praise the Lord. And the company sponsored everything. I mean, covered everything, including visa fee, NHS surcharge, everything. And they even did priority. We got our decision in 5 days. The new company that my husband switched sponsorship to, they hired an immigration lawyer to submit our application for our visa renewal. So even after they fill the form and they've done everything, they always send the document to my husband to assess that every information on the application is correct and all the proof, everything matches. My husband will go through it. If there's any adjustments, they will change it, and he will change it and revert to them, telling them, okay, yeah, everything is good. That was what they did till they submitted the final application. Before they even submitted the final application, they sent all the documents, so my husband again to assess it, like, oh, this is what we are submitting, is there anything that is not wrong? You know, you need to be involved. What I'm saying in essence is that when you're making an application for either indefinite leave to remain, British citizenship, or you just want to move to the UK, even skilled worker, student visa, make sure that you are involved in the process. Make sure you know all the documents that the immigration lawyer or officer or agent is submitting on your behalf. Make sure that there's nothing fraudulent or fake, because it will come back and bite you. What is your take on this video? Okay, so anyway, if you know anyone that lives abroad, you need to share this video with them so that we all learn from other people's mistake. And thank you so much for watching. This is The Narrative, and I'm signing off. Peace.